What's going on, guys? My name is Orokaboss. Welcome to today's video. Now today we are using Tomb King to fight the dwarfs, and as we can see on the screen, I brought two Tomb Princes, two big kitties, including Cetra the Imperishable, and he is rocking Incarnation of Protection, the Crown of Nekehara, Unyielding Will, the Restless Dead, and the Curse. That's pretty much it. And then I have 4 Kenrai. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have a lot of skeletons. So 5 skeleton warriors, and 2 tomb guards, and 2 skeleton spears. Alright, that's all. That's all my army. And now we have a dwarf box, and keep in mind that he's I wouldn't say he's corner camping, because there's a huge gap still between the white 9. There you go. But he's actually in a very box formation here, and if I am this player, I would actually I don't know, let's dive into his army. So basically, he's got hammers times 3, very heavy hitters, and including pick guard, the regiments of renowned hammers. And then for the front line, he has got Norgrin Iron Breakers. So all very good stuff. And then in the center of the formation, we have a minor blasting charges, and the highlight of his build is this bolt throwers. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So 5 bolt throwers. And then for the leadership, we have a rune smith, and he is rocking the Hammer of Kazarak, Rune of Negation, Rune of Wrath and Rune, and also Thorgrim the Grudge Bearer, rocking the Great Books of High King, the Great Books of Grudges, High King, Foe Seeker, Oath of Vengeance, and also this one more runesmith with pretty much all his kit as well. So very box style, very heavy, just basically very durable, very heavy hitter box with 5 bolt throwers. And now he's actually moving. Alright, but as you can see, I have stretched really wide, so it would take forever for these guys to get here. That's why I want to just speed up things a little bit. But right now he's actually closer and closer to the white 9, which is a little bit more concerning. White 9's here. He's just basically shifting to the corner. But at some point he's gonna stop, I think. There you go. Now the bolt throwers are firing, and the target is my Kenrai. And I just want to basically get all my troops ready. Like, I'm actually putting these guys back a little bit outside the bolt thrower range. And I would like to mention that they actually did some friendly damage. And now all my infantry is coming in, and everything is coming in. So against this kind of army, what you want to do is you want to actually use all your stuff at the same time. Just basically get all of them in at the same time, to just basically like clapping from all different angles. And firstly, I'm gonna use the Karens to tie down those bolt throwers, to shut them down, to not let them firing. And you can see my Tomb Prince, my big kitties, and etc. all coming in, which is fantastic. And also I'm using these skeleton spears to soak up those Unbreaker and the blasting charges, which is somewhat intentional, because they are the worst troops in melee. And I mean, I could use my SEMs to bait those minus blasting charges, but I figure I just use basically a skeleton spear to soak up And here, my infantry are coming in, my ICMs are already in there and just basically doing a lot of hurt. And there's a Hammer of Kazarak casted on both my big kitties, so they're not gonna do a bunch of damage, but I'm just gonna Psycho Shot them back in. And my Tomb Prince is actually having a lot of trouble fighting PK guards because Tomb Prince has relatively small mass, so it's very hard to pull them out. Now all my troops are basically wrapping around and get into the back of those dwarfs. And I also have a reserve unit here, waiting for the right opportunity to dive in. And yeah. Now just Psycho Charge my Tomb Prince back in there. But we have a really dense dwarf blob here, so that's why this Tomb Prince is just having a lot of trouble gaining some value. Because not like Big Kitty, they are pretty damn small, which means they can't really push around these troops that easy. But again, I mean, right now everybody, like I got a full surrounding situation going here, and those dwarfs are really having a lot of trouble because right now all of the bow throwers are gone pretty much, and even though my cannons are all gone, but the thing is, with Realm Souls, the skeletons are kind of durable. I mean, not that easy to die. And hey, there's a Summon Shakti there. I'm gonna take some closer cinematics here. As Thorgrain and PK guards leading the way against the Tomb Prince. I mean, this obviously is savage situation going here. And yeah, Setra is just doing work. Fantastic. So far Setra is not attacking for some reason. Oh, there you go. Now Setra is attacking. Which is good. And the Pikinis are coming back in there. Fantastic. The Shafties are in. Just basically, oh, Setra is actually having a 1v1 situation going against Lowbreak, but now Setra is going away. And we still have a very durable Lowbreak Armbreakers here. Oh my gosh, the kitties are coming in. There you go. It's absolutely tossing them around. And I believe in the distance there are some cameras routing. And even low-grade Armbreakers can't really deal with the situations like this, when just basically get surrounded 360. They're not gonna withstand pretty much everything. But they're still gonna fight. I mean, they have immense amount of leadership now. Oh my gosh, that swipe. The animation actually throws more skeletons around than dwarfs. Alright. And I have to give up to dwarfs' stubbornness because they're just really not really routing. And both runesmiths are still here. Thorgrim barely got touched. Low-grade Soundbreakers almost gonna die but still fighting, and all of these guys has been basically it's just gonna get escorted outside the map and then prince on the chariots. And look at that, all my skeletons are actually fading as well, but I still have Tomb Guards left. Those Tomb Guards are gonna carry. There you go, rank 2 Tomb Guards. Where's the other one? The other one is gone. So I have 1 Tomb Guards left. Oh, one of the runesmiths actually got routed, which is fantastic. And Big Kitty is coming back in there, doing a lot of hurt. the runesmiths actually regain leadership and start fighting again. And yeah, right now it's just a matter of time taking care of them, so I'm just gonna speed up things a little bit. And just a couple more cycle charges, and there you go. That's it. That's the game. So I would say that bring heavy melee, especially bring Thorgrim paired with a lot of melee troops, are very effective against Tomb King. And but the thing is, I think you need Slayers, because just hammers and Iron Breakers not gonna cut it, because they're really not gonna perform that well against SEMs. But if you have, like, let's say 2 units of Giant Slayers inside the box, and when you pair with the slow buff and then you pair with the Hammer of Skazurak, I think you can definitely provide a decent challenge to Tomb King army. And yeah, that's it. That's the cast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. For now, Orokaboss signing off.